Hey, what's going on, guys? Min the Q787B here. Welcome back to another episode of NASCAR Thunder 2004. This is episode number 55 today for the second time of the Brickyard 400 here at Indianapolis. We have a lot of things going for us, pre-race installed, stuff like that. Our main thing is our shop edition is finally here. Our templates, we're going to expect to have some better handling from this point forward, but now we could finally do the engine dyno upgrade. And we have so much money to play around with. So we basically going to do the $1.5 million down the drain option, but it's going to be absolutely worth it in 6 races. We have so much money thanks to Maxell and Napa being the main sources on the car. Now, in terms of what we're going to do now is we're going to do some shop upgrades. We do want to start like upgrading, overhauling, and all that stuff because we have our brand new chassis member finally starting to put in some work here. And we're going to be basically overhauling the crap out of some of these chassis here because we definitely do need the tire grip for sure. As for the engine stuff, though, I thought about it for a while. Well, we do need to figure out. Well, I might sell this engine actually later on once we get the building going. It's not really worth overhauling, so we're gonna be playing around with these 3 engines for a while until the new one comes in. So we're gonna basically probably just repair this one for 2 races. You know, it's 103,000. So what do you like? Really, not that big of a deal. As for the body work that just came in, we're definitely gonna be selling one thing, and believe it or not, it might be this one because it's 6458, but it's 6660. Meanwhile, this will be 6661. So definitely we're going to be selling one of these things. We're probably going to sell this one, even though it has more downforce and drafting a little bit. But the point is, when we do overhaul, it's not going to be worth as much. So we're going to sell that and get right to work, actually, on building a brand new body. I'm thinking about either doing the 9-race option for this. Look at that downforce. I love that. And the durability stat looks really sick as well. Or do I just want to wait till the 6-race option? Actually, well, I'm not sure what I do. I mean, we could do whatever we want with these things now as well. I'm not really too keen on that right now, and I really don't know if there's a difference or not for that thing. I'm gonna have to figure that out at some point, maybe like during a bonus episode or whatnot. But we might do the 9-race option I want to do, or maybe 6. I mean that's pretty meaty, that stat is as well. But we might make this the well, we do have money to play around with, but we'll just do the 6-race one. It'll be fine. Look at that downforce stat, though. I love that. Meanwhile, for this, we're definitely going to overhaul this, though. That's definitely what we're going to do. Well, that's pretty expensive, though. I'm not going to lie. So, basically, we spent a lot of money during this whole pre-race exchange, but it's going to be absolutely worth it, I'm telling you. Do we have anything repaired? Yeah, we do. I just don't want to build anything yet. Yeah, but that's all there is to it. Meanwhile, we take a look at the point standings for us. Dale Jarrett's lead just got dismantled. Tony Stewart's coming right behind him now with 37 points now between the top 2. Earnhardt Jr. is finally starting to come back, though. He had a really sloppy start to the season for our defending champ here, but now he's finally coming back. Meanwhile, for us, we're still stuck in 21st place in points, and that's okay. I mean, our whole goal is to be in the top 20 by the end of the season, but we still have a lot more to go, and we have a lot of races left to run. But that's all there is to it. Let's go straight into the race. I know I'm sorry that took so long. We're probably going to use these ones instead because I do want to get ready for Watkins Glen. As for the engine, what do I want to use between the 2 of these? I want to say I might do this one actually instead. And as for the body work, well, it's really the same actually. It doesn't really matter. Now will it? Anyway, off to the race. Okay, well, I think I had a pretty fast setup here for this race. Not sure how it will qualify. I don't even know what the pole time is. I hope I don't get pole again. I really hope I don't get pole again, but I just want to get a good enough spot anyway. Truth be told, I know I changed the setup last minute to have more downforce in the corners. So actually, this is the first lap I'm actually driving with this setup. So it's gonna be interesting to see how it handles. So far, it's doing okay in the corners. In the straights, can we get 200? Yeah, we can get 200. That's about it. Mainly the corner speed I'm looking for, but maybe we're just driving it in too deep in this 3. But for 4, I can just almost get out of it, no problem. It's full throttle the rest of the way through. let's see what this lap's going to be. It's going to be a 50-something, right? Already 4th place. Jesus Christ. Is this going to be yet another pole? Like, that was my slow lap, too. Like, that was, like, the first lap that they do. Why are we in 4th? That's what I don't understand. Why are we in 4th on the first lap? Am I going to have to limit myself to 1 lap of qualifying besides super speedways or something? I mean, that's what I'm probably going to have to do, because this is getting ridiculous. I mean, alright, if I get pole again, then I'll do that. Only 1 lap. That's it. Alright, let's see here. Well, before we touched the grass a little bit, we went outside and actually did something with our lives. We're going to come across the start-finish line. Will this be it? No. No, actually, we did not get pole. That was actually slower. So it is a little bit slower top end. Not going to lie, but I'm not sure how I feel about it. Maybe I want to put that back, because I know I played around with the fender flare. Put it down to 74.5. And I'll put the lower to rear spoiler back down. Alrighty, let's go straight to it.
Welcome to MRN's live coverage from the famed Indianapolis Motor Speedway for today's Brickyard 400. NASCAR Winston Cup racing from the Brickyard. It doesn't get much better than this, Barney.
This track's tradition alone is what inspires the drivers to do well here. What a great feeling it must be to stand in victory lane at Indy. We'll see here shortly who that lucky man is going to be.
The 56 car has a remarkable qualifying average this year.
Yeah, but don't forget, Joe, it takes a lot of people working together to get that car starting in the top 10 every week.
Johnny Benson won the Busch Series championship in 1995.
That championship was sandwiched between 2 Rookie of the Year awards. He won the Busch Series award in 1994, followed up his championship with Winston Cup rookie honors in 96.
Mark Martin has had an amazing string of qualifying runs this year.
Well, you can't win if you don't finish, and the best way to finish is to start up front and stay there all race long.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Well, we're not pole, thank goodness.
Here's the
It's going to be a good championship battle between them two, though. Tony Stewart and Dale Jarrett.
In the front row are the
All right, let's do it. Right next to the point leader. And away we go. 40 laps here at the Brickyard today. And hopefully we just don't fall straight to the back after like 5 laps or so. That's okay. We're just going to let these guys go by on the inside. We're going to try not to damage the car. That's the thing we don't want to do here. Since we don't have the preferred line, we're just going to let these guys go. Already back down to 8th. Johnny Benson having a decent start. We're just going to stay right behind Bobby here for a minute or two. Back in the corner a little bit. Car just okay. Maybe having a little bit more downforce would have been the best right call. It is tight in traffic.
The 24 car is still there.
At least it's not as fast anyway. Try to get right back behind Bobby Labonte here because of the draft. Thank you very much. And later slowing down because of the Brickyard being the Brickyard. Yeah, we're just going to basically just stay right behind Bobby here for a little bit just to make sure we just preserve the tires or so. I just want us to finally get a top 15 run again.
Number 24 is coming low.
I don't know why Bobby Labonte was running the top side. I was trying to work with him. I don't know why he was going to the top, but at least we're getting a push from Dale Jr. here to help make that up.
You're clear.
Back to the corner a little bit too much there. Yeah, so far so good. We're still in 8th place and Jeff Gordon hits the wall.
The 29 car
Like, so far so good. Like the whole plan is to stay in the top 15 as best as we can, but I'm not sure how well the tires are going to be. I know I put my pressures up a little bit high. I put it up to 23, actually.
Be careful, buddy. He's friendly now, but one good smack will change his mind real quick.
That's fine. We got loose because I forgot how to drive turn 1. Yeah, it's just mainly just bide my time, just be patient, I guess, for this run. I don't want to smoke the tires too much. I don't want to push them. Oh man, Harvick just ate it off of 2 there. I really like to hit the walls in this track sometimes as well.
The 8 car is gaining on you.
Yeah, man, Junior just had a great corner. Look at him go. I think it's the old Junior back from season 1 finally starting to show its colors as we start to fall back now. We got Jeff Gordon that just got in front of us. We're falling back to P10. That's okay. We're going to get those spots back hopefully soon. And just try to get a top 15 pull away from these guys. That's the plan, really.
The interval to the leader's about 3 seconds.
But we're going to get right underneath of Jeff Gordon. Down on the inside. Junior is already getting around Bobby.
Number 24 is still there. Keep digging.
I think Bobby's just holding everybody up today.
Clear.
But I decided to stay persistent. Hey, we got our parts from Joe Gibbs Racing all these years ago. We're finally getting paid them back. Jeff Gordon's looking to the inside, it looks like, but we're going to deny him. Oh, but we washed up. We washed up. We trade a little bit of paint. Going into 4, trade a little bit more paint. We're just defending outside the line, just, I guess, pretty well.
It's looking high. Okay, we're clear.
Oh man, Bobby all the way up the racetrack because he was trying to defend me on the bottom side. That threw me off too. And Harvick just puts us in a wall. That was not called for one bit, by Mr. Happy Harvick there. Do we even have a whiff of the draft? No, but we'll try to figure something out. We're gonna try to see how deep we can send it in here, or at least just back it up. Now we're gonna back this up. Try to have a good entry into 1. We're going to get back in the draft. We're fine in the corners. There is a potentiality of people going a one-stopper here today, but I don't know if that's possible for us. Nope, 12.2. I mean, they could probably try. I just fear it's going to be like Michigan. You know what I mean? Where it's going to they have enough fuel to do one stop, but not us. Now I have no draft, so basically that's good. That plan might be out the window now. That was the whole plan of just staying behind Bobby. It's just a draft with him, and hopefully I can make it on fuel. But it ain't gonna happen here. Well, it's definitely not gonna happen now. He only did 8 laps, so it's gonna be a 2-stopper regardless.
Your right front tire's wearing down. Try another line, or you won't last.
Oh, we just had a great turn 1 there. A little bit of loose off of 2, but we catch the car because we have some amount of grip. But turn 1 really helped us out there. We could probably get back in this draft here. At least try to. Yeah, we're in the width of it. We're going to get pulled back up a little bit. Try to have a nice entry into 3 to let the car roll and then get back on the gas. Yeah, I actually like this track in this game. It's just some of the time I can mess up the corners and really just bites me in the rear end. But I don't mind driving this course in this game. I think this course is pretty fun. I like Indianapolis in this game. I mean, the right front's doing okay. That was the thing I was actually kind of worried about because that only lasted like, I think, what, like 9 laps? So I think it's okay. I think it's fine. As long as we can...
Easy, buddy. That left front
Okay,
tire
left front's
sees some
starting to wear
action.
down after 10 and a quarter amount of laps as well. That's fine now.
That's someone we can trust out there.
Yep. I think we're going to be just fine with maybe 18 here. I mean, I think Stewart's gone, so I don't think I can catch him. I'm a little bit disappointed in Bobby Labonte this whole playthrough. Like, he hasn't been, like, a leader of sorts. He's just been here, just chilling in the top 10 most of the career mode. Like, he never really had a chance.
The leaders put about 5 seconds on him.
Like, there was just, like, I don't think there's any chance for him, like, to get any wins this season. Like, I no, he almost had one. And that's a maxed out Bobby Labonte. Now it's just more about just trying to get around these guys now. Like I've done my part. Unfortunately, we just didn't get a good showing for it. Bobby's just blocking down there, which is fine. We'll set him up at the 1 next time as the car just gets tight. I don't know. Maybe I might have to lower the pressure just by 1, just to see. Hopefully it can help with the cornering, but it's going to do a little bit more wear. I definitely don't want to do the wedge. I think the wedge is not the issue this time
He
around.
wasn't so friendly, if you blocked him.
But we're going to finally get around Bobby here in this set of corners. That's what we're going to do.
Hold your line. You still
And we're
there?
back in the top 10 for the first time in like I don't even know how many laps.
Okay, now we're in the top 10. Keep going.
Oh, look, there's a mess of cars up there. I wonder what's going on.
Rear tires wearing down.
Plus, we're still a little bit going to show a little bit of displeasure with Kevin Harvick for doing that 3-1, just slamming us into the wall. We do a 2-for-1 in 1 lap, or maybe 3. This car's starting to come alive in the long run. It looks like.
Gas tank's getting empty.
Hold your line.
Uh oh, we got
Still
tight.
there.
We got
Make it
tight.
easy.
We got tight.
That pass was for position.
Yeah, we put the
Nice
rooster in
job.
the wall.
Okay,
Whoops.
we're clear.
But Nick, you got put in the wall and you got mad. Why are you? I was like, yeah, I know. It was my mistake though. The car got tight. Yeah, I think I gotta loosen this thing at the end of the run.
Keep hitting those marks. Leader's about 5 seconds ahead.
Like we're actually not losing like that much time to Tony Stewart this race or whoever's leading anyway. We're actually not losing a lot of time. We're not gaining anything either, but we're not like falling off the face of the earth after like half the run. Like this is a good run. This is a legit good run here at the Brickyard. Apparently Jeff Gordon's a plus 10. I guess he likes that I gave him a break there. I didn't even share grab with the buttons, I don't think. But this is a good run so far. I just want to keep it up and make sure I don't damage the car anymore. I gotta loosen this thing though, because it just pushes at the very end. Do I do an air pressure adjustment or do I just do a decrease in the wedge? Uh-oh. Well, that settled that. Well, that settled that. I think I need to decrease in the wedge. Gotta put this thing down to -1.
You're making me nervous. Get in here for some gas.
You know what? We'll box. Box this time. Box this time. Just because you said that. Go, go, go. Box, box, box. Slow down to 70.
Come on, pie.
You'd usually see him
All right, go.
on here.
Good, good,
I
good.
guess you guys are friendly.
We're gonna do the -1.0. Damn, the emulator is running so slow. It's only like this in Indianapolis too, where the frames just die out when there's like a lot of cars and whatnot. But yeah, we're gonna loosen this thing up. Hopefully that'll fix it. It's gonna be a mess short term, but long term it's gonna be a lot better. All right, we need a good stop from you guys. This is a high-paying race. Yep, just like you said, can't make a mistake. What's this gonna be? This is gonna be a 16. Yep, that was pretty good. That was expected. Good job, guys. And we're gonna get back out there before we get lapped.
All clear, buddy.
Unfortunately, we're the first car to come down pit road, but that's okay. It's gonna be a 2-stopper regardless. And we got some people on pit road now. I mean, we just came out. Let's see, how many spots did we gain?
Car down low. Gained
Well,
another
it
spot.
looks a lot better now. That's what I like to see. We've got some cars
Clear.
that are leaving pit road. Not sure who they are, but I think we might have lost spots. But that's 3 cars in front now that just came out. This opens up the door for a couple of things, actually, what we want to do. Well, there's a whole lot of people coming out of the pits now.
Another spot.
So we're right in front of Labonte, and we're just right behind Gordon, so we're back to where we were, it looks like. Well, the question is, do we short pit and just take fuel for the rest of the race, and that's about it? We could try that. Probably take two tires though in exchange. We're gonna have to say no to the left sides. That seems like a good idea. I mean, the left front or anything like that, like, well, yeah, it's gonna wear, no doubt about it. Now, it looks like pit cycle's complete. Nobody can make it through the full distance of 20 laps, so we're good. Yeah, we're up at the P8 here. We gained a spot.
That's one of the
Nice.
spot. Keep digging. Okay, we're clear.
Now the question is, what do we do? What do we do from here? Because the pit cycle is basically complete. Smoke, I think, is completely gone. I think that's him. Yeah, Smoke is gone. Tony Stewart is just off to the sunset, off to the races. He's probably going to get to the point lead at this point. Wait, is Dale Jarrett in third? No, he's in fifth. He can still basically probably take the point lead from this point forward, because I'm pretty sure he led every single lap so far, if not all but one, because of the pit cycle. No question he's going to lead most laps. But that's okay. We're all in it for the race win. Or at least that's what we're thinking we're trying to do. We'll just have to see how the rest of this run goes. But I'm still thinking maybe we could do a two-tire strat, short pit.
6 seconds ahead.
We can just short pit for 2 tires. It's probably a dumb strat, but how about we try it? What do we got to lose anyway? Plus, we got to go for the money. This is a big money race. We got to go for the money, of course. Oh, I just see Dale Jr. go in there now. Oh, that's got to be my cue. But we don't have enough laps to make it though. That's the right call. What Dale Jr. just did, I think that's the right call. I gotta come on down. Gotta take 2 tires and just John. But we gotta wait 2 more laps though. We gotta wait a few more laps because we don't have enough fuel to make it. Even if we do top off. Speaking of, like, we're actually making some passes here. It looks like we're gonna try to get around Jeff Burton here, but try to get around the mayor. It looks like he's making a few scraps himself today. But unfortunately, he's going to be right on the bottom of this, so we're going to have to stay back in line real quick and just let him pull us. Brake early. Car roll. Get back on the gas. There you go. Yeah, pit cycles are commencing. I definitely want to come in, like, really soon.
Your right front's wearing down.
I gotta take two tires. Like, it's gonna be really close if I were to pit now. And that is if I have a drafting
Come on,
partner.
buddy. We're 6 seconds back. Let's get up there.
As we get around Jeff Burton for 7th, but here comes we got Jeff Gordon next. As people are leaving pit road, this is gonna be pretty interesting to see how this plays out. Yeah, definitely like another lap or so. We're coming back down pit road. Like as soon as it gets to 15, we gotta come on in. As it gets to 25, we gotta come on in. And we're actually gonna make a move on Jeff Gordon here. Looks like here for 6th. Car setup's fine as long as I don't mess up the corner like this. As we put Jeff in the wall. My bad, Jeff. We're clear of him, but man, our entry in the 4 is really compromised. So we're gonna have to let Jeff go by back again. And get right back in line. But here comes the other Jeff, trying to make a move on us. Yeah, we're gonna come down this time. For sure. Come down. We have enough laps to make it. We did 15 laps. And we have to come on now. We're gonna take 2 tires only. I hope this plan works because I want to do a 2-tire stop and let this work. Please let this work. It'd be an awesome strategy call if we make this work. I know the left sides are gonna probably hate me, but the right sides we have to take for sure. The right front's one. All right, here we go. Box. Boxy box. This time, coming down this time. Oh, the emulator's slowing down quite a bit. Please, no speeding penalty.
Looking to pass.
Oh. Yep, full tank. Yes. Everything's fine elsewhere. We're all good. I think it's fine from here on out. Plus, we're clear right now. There's nobody down pit road. What makes you say that I have a problem? All right, here we go. Slow. All right. Well, actually, it wasn't that slow, but it was still like a little bit slower than I hoped.
Okay, we're clear.
And we should be back on the track. I'm not sure where we're going to be cycling out, but we're a little bit loose coming off of one there, and we're going to rejoin safely. I think that's Junior behind us as well.
Car 5. Contact with the 11 car.
Best place
Whoops.
for him is in
Excuse me,
your
Brett
rear view
Bodine.
mirror.
Clear all
I didn't
around.
mean for that to happen. Is it right to say that that was lag that caused that? What is it right to say that? Because I'm looking at my PSSX2 right now. It's chugging on. It's mainly chugging on the front straightaway. So far, the two-tire call is doing perfectly fine. Everyone else still needs to come down. But at the end of this run, though, it's going to be really, really bad, I think. But it's worth a shot, though. It's definitely worth a shot. I'm not sure if the damage is going to be that bad on my car or not, but we're going to have to find out and see. We're going to try to get around Kenny Schrader here.
The left rear's getting warm.
Yeah, you just heard the crew chief say my left rear was getting worn there. We have a whole lot of cars in front of us. This is not what we wanted to see. We're going to try to get around all these guys before turn one. We have a huge head of steam
Is going high.
with Chase Montgomery trying to put us all the way down. We hit the inside wall because of that. Like, Chase, what are you doing, man?
Clear on both sides.
Like, that was an unnecessary blockage and damage there. The left rear being worn is really starting to kick in, though. I can feel it sliding more and more. I'm gonna have to be very careful these next 10 laps. But I still think the plan is still good. Like, I'm hoping to get a top 3. I think this will give us a top 3. I'm not 100% sure, but I have hopes that this will give me a top 3 finish. Dale Jr. was behind us, by the way. Now we pulled away from him. So I'm not sure if he pitted too early or what. But we still have some people that have yet to come down pit road. A lot of people, actually, because they're still in 25th. But I still have hope for this strategy to basically completely work out.
10, buddy. 10 laps to go.
Well, it may not work out if I hit the wall like that, though. So yeah, the car was pretty much damaged now. Had a little bit of trouble getting around lap cars, but that's just the way it goes sometimes. Shake it off. Off we go. I mean, we do have worn-ass left side tires, so that's also another thing to consider. It looks like the leaders are probably going to get held up on lap traffic, too, for what it looks like there. Plus, we got a friend to play with now. Looks like Steve Park. He's yet to come in, it looks like. I'm not sure if he's going to come in this time or not. I mean, he's down at the bottom. Let's see, is he coming down? No. Okay, we're going to have to go right on the front straightaway here. Say, excuse me.
The 30 car is outside.
We got some people finally coming down pit road, it looks like.
Is coming right. Clear.
Well, one person did, so now we're up to, well, actually, no, that's wrong. That's not correct at all, so. They cannot go the full distance, right? Nobody can. It's impossible. Oh, it's loose. It was loose off of 2. It was loose. Yeah, so far so good with the strategy call. I'm very happy with the call. It might be close on fuel.
Right front's wearing down. Keep an eye on it.
All right, so now that might counter the looseness there because the right front's down, and we have a smoker. We have a smoker. Who would be? That is Jimmy Johnson.
Picked off another position.
Unfortunate end for him in this Brickyard 400. He's gonna have to bring that 48 car down to pit road and park for the rest of the race. It looks like. I'm a bit concerned though. Still, nobody's come down pit road yet. Well, actually, a few people really did that time.
We got some cars
That's
headed
another.
down pit road.
Speak of the devil. Some of them are coming down, so now it's our time to strike. It's a long front pit stall. I know that. I've raced in plenty of Indy 500s in my life.
Halfway on gas.
Halfway on gas. It's going to be extra close. We need to have some draft. Start lifting a little bit more. Yeah, a lot of people are coming down pit road now. It looks like. I don't think we're going to bank out some of them, though. So this strategy call may not be worth it at all because they got fresh tires, those guys up in front now. So maybe this was the wrong call. It was worth a shot, all right? Give me a break. It was worth a shot. It was absolutely worth a shot. You have to take a gamble, right? You might as well. Pit cycles are not done yet anyway. We could probably still get a top 10, no problem. Hello, Joe. Sorry about the Pocono wreck last week. You're coming down pit road this time, right? Surely you jested, or you're not. buddy. There you go. You're in. So there's a whole bunch of cars.
Try to keep him behind you.
Let's see. This is bringing us up to the top 5.
5 more laps.
Not quite.
Pit roads get busy.
Brings us up to
Leaders are
9th,
headed
though. Leaders in. This brought us up to 9th, and we have a red left front. Oh boy, we gotta manage this for another 5 laps. Like I said, it was worth a shot. It was worth a shot to take 2 tires. It was worth a shot. I think it was. 4 tires, it would have been a long. We probably would have done a little bit better on 4 tires, to be honest, but.
Your right rear tire's wearing down.
Yeah, I think at this point we're just gonna try to nurse the car home to a top 10 run here at the Brickyard. I still think it was a pretty fun idea to do 2 tires this time. We might as well, right? Might as well try something different instead of doing the usual 4 and out. But I think that's the right call still. I don't even know if everyone's still down pit road yet. Let's see, 8th. Can we get a 7th? Yes, we can. 6th. We get a top 5.
Number 29 is inside.
Yeah, we do get a top 5, but
Top five.
damn, the car just did not want to turn there. I think that was Tony Stewart that just came out in front there of those guys. So we did have an overall net gain, but we have to defend these guys for the next 4 laps. And the leader is Mark Martin, actually, followed by the 2 Penske guys. So I think we did a pretty good strategy call this race. Actually, he's got to defend now for the next 3.5 laps. Yeah, I know you're here, Harvick, but I do remember what the hell you did last time. We're going to go you all the way to the wall, and then all the way back to the top.
We're about 5 seconds behind the lead.
Giving you the whole IndyCar line there. As we're actually up to P3 here. We're at the bottom step of the podium, but that's not going to last very long, though, because we have Kevin Harvick to our outside. Like I said, it was worth a try. It was 100% worth a try. Is Tony Stewart still the leader? It looks like he is. No, it's Ryan Newman that took the lead with 3 laps to go. Ryan Newman just took the lead off of Tony Stewart, and I think that was the right call for what Penske did.
Check your fuel gauge. Not much gas left.
We're going to probably strategize our way into a top 5 or maybe a 6th place finish because Jarrett is right there with him as well. Yeah, I just did not hook at 4 at all. Now we have to defend those 2 guys. But it looks like we're just going to finish P6 today. We got 2 laps to go here. I don't think we're going to defend both Jeff and Jarrett here in these last 2 laps. We could try to use Casey Mears as a pick, but he gets the pick on us. Oh no, he's on the very bottom. As we're going to have to hopefully try to get around Casey this corner. And oh man, tight nonsense. We just, that was close, wasn't it? Yeah, Jeff is being a nuisance. I'm blocking Jarrett because I want this top 5. We're going to sail it in deep. He's trying to go deep as well. We nearly lose the car in the process. That wasn't going to work. Unfortunately, we just did not have the grip left on these tires. But yeah, well, it looks like we're going to come home in P6, assuming we don't hit this wall. We do. Yeah, white flag, nobody near us. Let's just bring this thing home in P6. And coming towards the line, it looks like Ryan Newman won the race. I think he did, but we're going to come home with the strategy call, P6, with a 2-tire strat.
Nothing wrong with the top 10 at all.
Top 10 will work.
Darn right. Ryan Newman wins by only or nearly a full second, and we finished 6th place. What a race.
Lead changes were pretty scarce.
Yeah, I guarantee you there's at least 35 or 40 other drivers who wish they had seen the lead.
The 56 car ended up in the top 10 at the end of the race.
He had a shot to win. Of course, so did 42 other guys, but I'm sure he's still happy with the top 10.
The 56 car has someone new to look out for on race day.
You don't make it into Winston Cup racing without being competitive, and sometimes these instincts get a little out of hand. Should be fun to see what happens next.
This is Joe Moore for Barney Hall saying thanks for joining us for today's NASCAR Winston Cup race. So long, we'll see you next week at Watkins Glen International.
Absolutely respectful day, I'm not going to lie. And a new fastest lap, too. I mean, I think I made that car better with that instead of being a negative 1.0 instead of negative 0, half wedge. A lot of money today. A lot of money to bring back home with us, back to Philly, for sure. Of course, we know about the top 10 results already. I don't think I need to say that again. As we're going to take a rest of the field anyway that finished the race. And, well, Ashton Lewis and Jimmy Johnson both DNF'd in the race. That's unfortunate for the both of them. And let's just go back home. Oh, yeah. Watkins Glen's up next. I can't wait to go drive on it. I love Watkins Glen. Anyway, but that'll be for the next episode, though. In case you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Of course, that'll do it for today's episode. It does really help out the channel quite a bit. I think that was a really fun race out there today. I think that deserves at least a little bit of a like. Maybe a half like, a quarter like, or maybe even an eighth of a like. I don't even know. Is there such thing? We'll have to figure that out at some point. There has to be some way we can press the YouTube algorithm at some point. I don't know. Anyway, we will see you guys next time at the Glen. It's going to be an awesome race. Stay tuned.